Hey everyone, welcome back to All About Skincare. And if this is your first time here, I am really glad you found us because this episode is one you are going to want to bookmark. Today we are talking about retinol, and I know you have probably heard this word 100 times. It's on practically every serum, every anti-aging cream, every dermatologist recommendation list. But here's the thing, despite how much it gets mentioned, retinol is also one of the most misunderstood and misused ingredients in skincare. People start it wrong, use it at the wrong concentration, combine it with things they shouldn't, and then quit because their skin freaked out, never knowing that they were actually this close to something that genuinely works. So today we are going to do a full breakdown. What retinol actually is, what it does inside your skin at a cellular level, the difference between all the forms of vitamin A you'll see on labels, who should use it and when, how to avoid the infamous retinol purge, and how to layer it with other ingredients safely. This is the guide I wish I had when I first started. Let's go. Let's start at the foundation. Retinol is a derivative of vitamin A. Specifically, it belongs to a family of compounds called retinoids. Now, within that family, there are several players. Retinol esters, retinol, also called retinaldehyde, and retinoic acid, also known as tretinoin. What sets them apart is potency, and that potency is determined by how many conversion steps each one needs to take inside your skin before it becomes biologically active. You see, the only form that your skin cells can actually use is retinoic acid. Everything else is a precursor. Retinol esters are converted to retinol, retinol is converted to retinol, and retinol is converted to retinoic acid. The more steps required, the gentler the ingredient, but also the longer it takes to show results. Once retinoic acid is active inside your skin, it binds to specific receptors in the nuclei of your skin cells, called retinoic acid receptors, and this triggers a cascade of cellular changes that are genuinely remarkable. It accelerates cell turnover, meaning old damaged surface cells shed faster and fresh new cells move up to replace them. It stimulates fibroblasts, the cells in your dermis responsible for producing collagen, to ramp up production. And it inhibits enzymes called matrix metalloproteinases, or MMPs, which are the enzymes that break down the collagen you already have. In other words, retinol is working on aging from two directions at once. It's helping you build more collagen while simultaneously protecting the collagen you already have. That combination is what makes it so uniquely powerful and why no other ingredient has yet fully replaced it. And I want to ground all of this in real research because retinol is one of the most studied ingredients in all of dermatology. I want to read you a passage from a rigorous review published in the journal Biomolecules in 2023 by Dr. Tai-Hao Kwan of the Department of Dermatology at the University of Michigan Medical School, one of the leading researchers in the field of skin aging. The paper is titled Human Skin Aging and the Anti-Aging Properties of Retinol, and it states, retinol can stimulate collagen synthesis, inhibit MMP activity, reduce oxidative stress, and modulate gene expression. Retinol has exhibited efficacy in ameliorating the visual manifestations of both intrinsic and extrinsic aging, such as wrinkles, fine lines, and irregular pigmentation. That sentence is the clearest summary of what retinol does and why it matters. It's not just one thing. It's simultaneously rebuilding structure, protecting existing collagen, fighting free radical damage, and actually changing how your genes express themselves in the skin. That's an extraordinary range of action for a single topical ingredient. Now, let's talk about the different forms, because this is where a lot of confusion lives. Retinol esters are the mildest entry point, the least potent, least irritating, and most stable form. You'll find them in a lot of everyday moisturizers marketed to beginners or sensitive skin. They take the longest to show results, but they're a genuinely good starting point if your skin is reactive. Retinol is the workhorse of the over-the-counter market and the most widely studied cosmetic retinoid. It's available in concentrations from 0.01% all the way up to 1%, and the general advice for beginners is to start at 0.025% to 0.05% and build up gradually. Retinol, or retinaldehyde, is a step more potent than retinol, only needing one conversion step instead of two, and recent clinical research from 2025 is positioning it as a strong alternative. It delivers results comparable to retinol at lower concentrations and with meaningfully better tolerability. And then there's retinoic acid, tretinoin, which is the prescription-strength gold standard, the most potent, the fastest acting, and also the most likely to cause irritation. It's available only with a prescription in most countries and is best managed alongside a dermatologist. Let's talk about the infamous retinol purge, because this is the reason so many people give up before they ever see the results. When you start using retinol, the accelerated cell turnover it causes can temporarily push congestion and buildup that was sitting beneath the skin's surface up to the top faster than usual. For some people, this looks like a sudden outbreak of small pimples, dry patches, flaking, or redness, typically in the first 2 to 6 weeks of use. It can be alarming, and the instinct is to stop immediately and conclude that retinol doesn't work for you. But in most cases, that's exactly the wrong call, because what you're experiencing is actually a sign that the ingredient is working. The way to get through the purge without making it worse is a strategy called slow and low. Start with the lowest effective concentration, 0.025% or 0.05%, and use it just 2 nights per week for the first 2 to 4 weeks. Let your skin adapt before you increase frequency. Apply it to skin that is completely dry, not damp, because moisture accelerates absorption and can intensify irritation. Always follow with a gentle, fragrance-free moisturizer to support the barrier. And please, never skip your SPF the next morning. Retinol increases photosensitivity significantly, and sun exposure while using retinol will undo the very benefits you're working toward. The combination of retinol at night and broad-spectrum SPF 30 or higher every single morning is non-negotiable. Full stop. Now, when should you actually start using retinol? The honest answer from dermatologists is, your mid to late 20s is an ideal preventive window, typically from around 25 to 28. At that point, collagen production is beginning its natural decline, and the first dynamic expression lines may be making their appearance. Starting early means you're maintaining what you have, rather than trying to reverse damage that has already accumulated. That said, if you're in your 30s, 40s, or 50s and haven't started yet, it is absolutely not too late. The research consistently shows meaningful clinical improvement in skin texture, wrinkle depth, and tone in people of all ages who start retinol and use it consistently. In terms of combinations, retinol pairs beautifully with hyaluronic acid. Apply HA first on damp skin to maintain hydration while the retinol works. As we discussed in our episode on argireline, peptides are also an excellent companion to retinol, helping to buffer any irritation while adding their own collagen signaling benefits. What you want to avoid is layering retinol directly with strong acids like AHAs or BHAs in the same routine, or with another potent vitamin C serum at the same time of night, not because they cancel each other out chemically, but because the cumulative irritation on the skin barrier can be too much. The simplest approach: vitamin C in the morning with SPF, retinol at night with hyaluronic acid, and a good moisturizer on top. That's a genuinely powerful anti-aging routine that the science fully supports. So there you have it, retinol, properly understood. It's not just hype, it's not dangerous, and it's not reserved for people with serious skin concerns. It's a deeply researched, clinically validated ingredient that, used correctly and consistently, can make a real and visible difference in the health and appearance of your skin over time. The key is patience, the right starting point, and respecting your skin's adaptation process. If you found this video useful, please give it a like. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who are looking for this kind of honest, science-backed skincare content. If you're new here, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Every week on All About Skincare, we go deep on the ingredients and routines that actually move the needle for your skin. I'll see you in the next one. Take good care.